I can answer in Malayali, right? Yeah, guys. Good evening.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So how do you feel about them?
Amazing. Amazing, not only because of victory, but the fact of being back on the pitch with the boys, with the team, being back in front of a dugout, being capable of reacting on certain situations, trying to help the team the way we can as a coach, because sometimes in this kind of environment and games there is not much that you can do, especially when the boys are in a good rhythm. But of course, it feels amazing then the way how we responded, the way how we played, especially second half. Even in the first half, I think that we had a couple of moments, but I think from an emotional side, the boys also had a couple of difficulties in the first half. When we conceded, I think, again, after some mistakes, we had to, let's say, correct those things. Then the penalty, which saved us and gave us mental boost. So great stuff from a young keeper, Sachin, especially catching that penalty, catching the second ball as well. And then the boys get the grip of the game, the feeling of being on the pitch, being pushed by the fans, creating more. And of course, at the end, when you see the victory, when you see the 3 points, which is the most important, of course, we should all be happy and hoping to suffer one more week because, missing some people and having the full group in the training session, that's important if you want to improve further on. So I think one more week will be kind of fighting for ourselves, and then after the break that we will recover all the guys after injuries, after suspensions, and we can restart, continue building up, becoming stronger.
I want to ask about Mohammad Azhar and Mohammad Aisha. They played together today. I think this is the first time in Indian Super League. So I want to words.
Yes, because we all know that Kerala Blasters is a special thing. They can surprise you. Kerala Blasters can surprise you in many ways. Not only with Ayman and Nazar, but with all our young products and young players, especially if we speak about local community, if you speak about Kerala, if you speak about Malayali. I think this is the first year where we have so many players from our own ranks. And when you see these kind of things, it makes you proud. It makes your people proud. It makes your families proud, because this is kind of identity that you get with your club, and this is how you grow up. And I think even though the owners, since we started more than 2 years ago with the project How to Organize, and then seeing these boys growing up through the youth, coming to the first squad, showing the quality, showing potential, that they want to fight for their spot, they want to bring something, because the feeling they have being onto this pitch, in front of these fans, it's priceless. And for us as a coaching staff, medical staff, everybody in the club, it's a nice thing to see. I think that these boys will improve even more. They have potential, they have quality. Actually, these are the assets that also national team should be looking at. And actually, that's how you improve your players. That's how they become important part of ISL, national teams as well, and Indian football. So that's the whole process that we want to continue. We are glad about that.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Back on pitch, 3 points in the back. Fantastic victory, and 2 with a huge free kick. So, what is your reaction?
Well, after you concede a goal, you always want to try to stay calm. You want to try to stay focused, because if I speak about my approach, there was never ever the moment of panicking or whatsoever. Then I said after that penalty, we responded the way we needed to respond. In a half time, we had a couple of things to say, to fix, to how to be more organized, how to be more quick and, let's say, brave in a pressing moment. I think that we put our opponents today in many difficult moments while building up. We know that Odisha is the team who likes to keep the ball, keeps possession, they like to build up. The fact also, I think that today was not, let's say, 100% correct score, because you have our opponent who is coming after one difficult game 3 days ago, and then there is an aspect of physical aspect, I'd say, and we knew that maybe our opponent can struggle in the second half. We wanted to push even more harder, which resulted with 2 goals, I'd say. But anyway, that's the part of football, and we knew that we have to deal. I think that they're a wonderful team. They have a great players on the individual side. As a collective, they have a great coach. So I think that they will be better and better this season. But from our side as well, of course, it feels good to be back with the victory.
Coach, about the free kick strategy, like last time we faced Bengaluru in the playoff qualification, a free kick changes the whole situation of the club. As you know, the suspensions and.
I hope it will change the whole constitution of the league.
Yeah. Then we scored a quick free kick today. So what's on the strategy? What is your reaction on that quick free kick? What reminds you?
But you know, when you have a free kick, okay, and if you decide to play in the first 2-3 seconds, okay, that's a quick free kick. What happened in Bengaluru, there was a shot after 29 seconds. And then there is the rule, like when you spray the position, you have to wait for the signal. I remember also having a chat before we started this season with the other guys from the federation saying, and I was telling them, listen guys, now, like every time when we have the position to play free kick, we're going to play, we're going to shoot. So if you disallow the goal, then again, it's the showcase that the rules are not the same for everybody. But again, when the spray position is there, you have to wait for the signal. If you recall the first game here against Bengaluru of this competition, our friend, one of the best referees in our league, Rahul Gupta, every free kick, he was running and showing that we must wait for the whistle. So these kind of things. But look, I never approached on a bad way saying that referees are wrong whatsoever. I'm just saying that also the league has to provide them better environment, better maybe technology and better conditions that they can improve, recognizing some moments, recognizing situations, how they have to react. So, of course, when you see that, I think the players over there, they played quickly, then with Daisuke, with the quality, Dimi with good movement, and then you score. It was not the direct free kick, but, you know, even our opponent tonight tried to play a couple of times because that's the part of the game.
It seems you're not moved on from that episode. Do you still stand firm on your decision?
Yeah.
And because
Yeah.
the club did eventually apologize on
Yeah.
social media, but so you still stand firm?
Yeah, you know, it comes from family education. It comes from your mentality, your character. I remember when I was a young boy, my parents were teaching me, and also it's in our nation as a mentality, you know, being oppressed many times in history by other things, you know, entering the conflicts, you know, First, Second World War. I don't want to mention those things. But in our mentality, our parents are teaching us, whenever there is an injustice, okay, against you, your family, your loved ones, in this case, your team, you have to react. And this is something in my character, you know, this is something of, you know, your mentality that you carry in yourself. And I think that moment was part of whatever it was, but it was a long time ago, and I buried my case very quickly after that. You know, even before we played later Super Cup, I think somewhere in April, for me it was over. It was case closed, you know, and then we got the punishment, the suspension, that was it. You have to go with it. So this is the way we are, you know, the character that you carry in yourself, this is the way we are.
Follow-up question for that. Do you still believe walking out was the best decision?
I don't know. I don't know. You know, from this perspective, I don't know. You know, but this is I never had that planned. It was never planned. You know.
The point is, the club had made an apology on the social media handles, and you haven't made the apology.
I did it as well.
That cannot be considered as an apology. That was just a statement.
From my side, yes. But again, like it was 8 months ago, you know, I prefer now we are back, and even since we started this season, that we talk about present moment, tomorrow, future. That's the past. I hope that we, as all together as Indian Super League, will improve. You know, because I like to see this league also improving, to see better things, to see better, you know, because it's a pleasure to be here.
Very handsome today, and any backstories on your tie?
Yeah, you like it? Yeah, I didn't know what to do because I saw it in my suitcase. I said, okay, let's put it. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Last question.
I'm good. What is the update on Freddy's injury?
Freddie got a strong kick in his ankle. He twisted it, and it's now like kind of there is a cut on his ankle. So we have to, and it was blocked. He couldn't run no more. So we decided to change it because we didn't want him to suffer. He said that probably he could continue, but in this type of game you should not risk with those things. It can be even worse. So we try to be like preventive and try to save him. So it was good.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys.